Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Mary Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host, Rolai and Oputi. Thank you so much for always joining us on this edition of Mary Clinic Live. As a matter of fact, I have to apologize. It's been a while that I've been able to do this program, Mary Clinic Live. It's been a while, and it's quite understandable because I just had a baby, and even currently I'm still breastfeeding. You know, my baby is just over a month old now, and that baby is, let's say, a miracle baby because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know I was pregnant, you know, for close to 4 months. 4 months. By the 5th month, when I went for my antenatal to see the OBGYN, he said, "What? You're almost 6 months." I said, "What? Almost 6 months?" And I didn't know, you know. So it's been quite a busy month for the past maybe 5 to 6 months now, you know, since I knew that I was pregnant. It's kind of busy for me because I needed to now plan my little time and all of that. So for example, now I've been wanting to do this program today, but I've not had the time. My baby is not even allowing me to, because as soon as I try to set up for him, you know, before I know it, he will start crying. He wants to breastfeed. So now that my husband is around, I had to beg him to stay with the baby while I quickly go to the store, because I've been wanting to get something. So I had to leave the baby at home for me to go to the store. So I felt I've been wanting to do this since morning. I've not had the time, so let me just do it on my way, going and coming back, you know, so that it's not as if I'm not going to do anything at all. And here we are, you know, getting it done already. So I would like to say a big thank you to everyone who have been with us, stood by us. Thank you. Wow, I don't think they are open today. Thank you to all of you, for your participation, for your engagement. Thank you to all our moderators as well. You know, they've been wonderful. Thank you to everyone for your participation. Thank you. And I noticed that some people have been trying to reach me through my inbox. Please, if I don't reply you immediately, don't think I'm not there, because I noticed some people will send the message and they are agitated when I don't reply or respond immediately, or I don't respond throughout the day. See, at times it can be so hectic, you know, trying to take care of a newborn, and we don't have a nanny here or an house help for now. So I've been trying to do everything by myself with the help and the assistance of my husband and my son as well. So I apologize for that, but I sincerely do see your messages, your posts, your questions, and I promise that, you know, as soon as I'm done taking care of the baby, I will attend to everything. I will attend to all your questions. So today I want to talk about a new body for my pregnancy journey. Now, many people will not believe that throughout my 9 months of pregnancy, I did not experience vomiting, nausea, fever, high blood pressure, not for once. And the honest truth is, I'm above 40, and normally, medically speaking, they say, oh, people who are in their late people who are in their late 30s and above 40s usually have a high risk pregnancy because of your age. But in my own case, it was not like that. In fact, when I went to the doctor, to the OBGYN, and he was talking about high risk pregnancy because of complications and this and that, I did not experience anything like that. And I want you to know that that in itself is God. It's God at work. It's so amazing, supernatural and miraculous how I was able to go through 9 months of pregnancy without any sickness. In fact, I didn't vomit for one day. As a matter of fact, I didn't know I was pregnant for 4 solid months. And the amazing thing is that for those 4 months, I didn't take anything like prenatal vitamins. I didn't take folic acid. I didn't take any of these things that we would usually take, once you discover you are pregnant. I mean, I have 2 kids before this last one, making 3. And my first 2, I mean, from month 1, I usually know that I'm pregnant, and from that month 1, I will start taking my prenatal vitamins and my folic acid and all of that. But in this case, I didn't even know. So for 4 good months, I wasn't taking anything. And despite the fact that I wasn't taking folic acid, I wasn't taking any prenatal vitamin until my 5th month, the baby came out, came out perfect, and everything was just fine. And in fact, my testimony is amazing because even for my delivery, I remember the day I delivered my baby. That day I wasn't meant to give birth on that day. It wasn't my due date yet. I just went for my antenatal, and the doctor examined me, checked and all of that, and carried out some examination and tests, and he said, "Madam, you're already contracting." I said, "Contracting? I'm not contracting." He said, "You are contracting already." I said, "But I'm not feeling anything." He said, "But you are contracting." That, in fact, he had to put me there on the bed for a while to examine it very well. They tied, all those gadgets around my belly just to check, and it shows that I'm contracting, but I wasn't feeling anything. But lo and behold, that night I had my baby, and the recovery phase was phenomenal. I mean, it was phenomenal. By the next day, I was already walking about. I was already doing stuff that normally some other women wouldn't have started to do, by day 2. By day 3, I was already bouncing back. My husband was even saying, "I've never seen your recovery this fast. I mean, it's like you are healing so fast." I said, "Even me, I'm amazed at the rate at which I'm healing, that I'm recovering, and I tell you, they told me that I shouldn't drive until maybe 6 weeks after delivery, this, that. In fact, the only time I didn't drive was the first week of by 2nd week, I was already driving. Because there were hospital appointments. We needed to take the baby for hospital appointment. The first week, my husband assisted, but he had to go to work, so I had to do my thing myself. And so I had to start driving, and so many other things like that. My recovery was just so fast, and thank God. I always make sure I take enough vitamin C. I make vitamin C my friend. I took a lot of vitamin C, and it usually helps me to recover fast. Like, whoever sees me now won't know that I've just given birth, because I've bounced back and everything seems just fine and going on well. So I take a lot of vitamin C, and I try to rest as much as I can when the baby is sleeping. anything. And that's one of the reasons why I couldn't attend to some of us, because I tried to get as much rest as I have so that my recovery will be fast. But I need to be on my feet as soon as I can, so that I can, do work, do ministry, do so many other things before me that I needed to do. So my new body for my pregnancy journey is simply saying that God gave me a new body for that pregnancy journey, for that pregnancy experience. Because if it were to be the body I have, for at this my age, maybe I'm going to experience some complication, or I'll be falling sick and all of that. But I didn't have any of those. I was perfectly okay. My health was solid. Nothing changed because I got pregnant. Everything was okay. So I was just thanking God. I was reflecting, Lord, how did you do it? And he said, I gave you a new body for this pregnancy journey. And that's why I want to share the story with everyone, that God can give you a new body for your pregnancy journey. You may be disturbed or bothered that you are old, you haven't conceived yet and all of that, but I want you to know that God can give you a new body. So if you are the type that you are looking at your age, you are considering your age, and you are measuring your age with your ability to conceive, and you're like, will I ever conceive? Even if I conceive, will I be able to carry through to full term without any miscarriage or any complication or anything like that? I want you to know that God will give you a new body for that pregnancy journey or for that pregnancy experience. Because when I was reflecting, and I was asking God, Father, how was I able to do this? How did I pull this through? And not one day of sickness or being hospitalized. How was I able to pull this through? Not one day of sickness or being hospitalized. And he told me that he gave me a new body for my pregnancy journey. He gave me a new body. I got a new body from him. And it's amazing, because even me, I saw my body change during the pregnancy. Even after the delivery, I could tell that no, this is not my usual body, because the kind of strength, the kind of rush of strength that I got, it was amazing. It was amazing. I could tell that no, this is God strengthening me, this is God helping me, this is God aiding me, this is God holding the baby in my womb. Even for the first 4 months when I didn't even know I was pregnant, he made sure that the baby took root and nothing was able to thrust it out. And that's how I got to realize that this our God. Hey, you can't use your human mind to define him, or you can't use your human mind to analyze, explain what his capacity is, what he's capable of doing. So are you in your 40s? Are you 45? Are you 50, 55, 60? And you think that there is no way for you, that you can no longer conceive or hold the baby through to delivery, from conception to delivery. I've come to encourage you today that God will give you a new body that will support the whole pregnancy journey, the whole 9-month pregnancy journey, that it will be itch free. Have you ever thought about Sarah and Elizabeth? Despite the fact that scripture says that they were old and well stricken in age, imagine what their body would look like at that old age, in their 80s, yet they conceived, yet they gave birth. What does that tell you? That means God gave them a new body for their pregnancy journey. He wore them a new body. They had a completely new body, because if they were to go on that pregnancy journey with the body they had before, with the body they were familiar with, I tell you, they won't be able to pull through. But God had to wear them a new body garment, a new body for them to pull through this pregnancy journey. And that is why I'm praying for you, whoever is out there trusting God for the fruit of the womb, I'm telling you today that God will wear you a new body for your pregnancy journey. This new body would not need the help of medical doctors or medical practitioner. You will not need the help of anyone to conceive or to pull through with your pregnancy. Why? Because it is God that is wearing you that new body, that new garment, that new body garment, so that you can conceive and you can pull through with that pregnancy till delivery. And this will be your experience if you believe. As a matter of fact, will give you a new body, just like He did for me, just like He did for Sarah, for Elizabeth, and for as many that have been through this journey, maybe in their old age, or when people thought, this would be a high risk pregnancy. But man, this is the most itch free I've ever had. Even while I was much younger, that I had my first two, I don't think my pregnancies were itch free like this. This one is itch free, no issue, nothing. Look at me, here I am, already up and doing. When someone saw me recently, say, you're already looking like Sissy again, you're already up and doing. My husband would say, you just lead, you are too much, like you're already all over the place, doing things, doing work, that, he's always like, no, that indeed God's hand is upon my life. And I want to thank God for a supportive husband. He has made everything so easy for me. Motherhood, He has made it easy. Being a wife, He made it easy. I'm blossoming, under His care, because he does not like stress for me. He's always helping out. No matter how tired he is, He will still help out with the baby, with the kids, with everything. And I'm always grateful to God. If not, maybe the workload would be too much. So I celebrate Him always. I thank God for Him. I always say that He's God's angel sent to me. It's my own compensation plan. So I would like to stop here because I've actually gotten to the grocery store where we are going. I felt I needed to do this. I've been wanting to do this video, but somehow the baby has not allowed me or given me the chance to get it done. So I'm happy I'm able to do this today. Hopefully when my baby is much older, maybe 2 months or 3 months, I'll be able to go back to setting up properly and resuming back fully for Marriage Clinic Live. But till then, I'll try and look for time here and there to show my face, to talk about the marital issues we have on Marriage Clinic and more topics. We will keep discussing, we will keep talking about these things, and I know God will help us. God will make our marriages beautiful. He will make our home beautiful. He will give us the wisdom, the knowledge, the resources that we need, to make our marriage successful. Another topic I would like to discuss when next I have the opportunity to do this is how the economic situation of countries are destroying marriages, are affecting marriages, separating couples, separating parents from their children, the economic situation of countries, and how we can guide against those things. I would like to talk about that because many people have not woken up to that reality, that the economic situation of the country where they reside is badly having a negative impact on their marriage or badly affecting their marriage. But what can you do when you are experiencing such? We will discuss that when next we see. Till we'll meet again, I remain your host, Moralai Han Oputi. Until then, I say